Hello guys, welcome back to the new video. So in this video we're going to make this awesome website by using the WordPress and the Elementor Pro. So let me show you the demonstration of the project which we're going to make in this video from start. As you can see that we are going to build this housekeeping services website from start. Okay, so let me refresh this website once, and after refreshing you can see that we have this cool animation coming here like this, and also we have the transparent header here. So when you click on this menus, it will take you to the main section of this. Okay, so let me show you all of this section. Okay, so let me refresh this again. So here after refreshing you can see that we have this animation, and also we have this type of button here and this type of layout. Okay, so let's move to the next section, and here you can see that we have this type of services section. Okay, so let's move to the next section, and here you can see that we have our this section where we can showcase all our client works like this. Okay, so let's move to the next section, and here you can see that we have this type of section where we have the transparent image, and also we have this type of layout. When we hover on this, we have this type of section. Okay, so let's move below, and after that we have our what we offer section. Here you can see that we have this type of hover effect on this boxes. Okay, and we have this type of box shadow also. Okay, so you can see that we have this hover effect on this learn more button also, and also this has animation when I refresh this like this. Okay, so let's move to the next section. After that you can see that we have a testimonial section where you can showcase all your client reviews like this, and this is a slider. So I will show you how you can make such type of awesome layout, okay, from step by step. And you can see that when I click on these dots, we can go from left to right like this. Okay, so let's move to the next section. Here we have our one more CTA section where we can showcase our pricing. So you can see that we have this pricing section here, and also we have this type of hover effect. Okay, so let's move to the next section. After that we have our client logo section where you can showcase all your brand support. Okay, and this have this type of box shadow effect also. And at last we have our footer. So you can see that we have this type of footer here, and if I refresh this, the animation is also there in the footer. Okay, like this. Okay, so I will show you how you can make such type of awesome footer also by using the Elementor Pro and WordPress. And also you can see that we have this scroll to top button. If I click on this button, it will take me to the top of the website. Okay, and you can see that when I click on this about, it will take me to the about, and similarly for the services. And if I go all of this section, it can go to their respective section. Okay, so let me show you the mobile responsiveness of this now. So if I go to the inspect part, so let's go to the inspect part of the video, and here you can see that we have this type of layout, and all the sections are fully responsive for the mobile screen also. So you can see that here we have the mobile menu, so we can click on this respective section, and also you can see that whole animations are working here in the smaller screen also, and this website is totally responsive for all the screens also. And you can see that we have this type of layout here, and this is also working here. So let's go below, and you can see that all these sections are fully responsive. So let me show you one by one, and I will show you how you can build this type of website from start, step by step. Okay, and here you can see that we have this type of review section slider here also, and this is also responsive for the mobile screen. And we have our pricing section here which is also responsive, and let's move to the next section. Here you can see that we have our brand support section which is fully responsive also, and you can see that we have this footer here, and this footer is also fully responsive. And also you can see that when I click on this button, it will take me to the top of the website, and you can see that this will hide after some time. So when I scroll below, it will seen, and now it is hide. Okay, so let me show you the mobile menu. So if I click on this about, it will take me to the about. Okay, so it is working for all the sections. So if I click on the pricing section, it will take me to the pricing. Okay, so I will show you how you can make such type of awesome website from start to finish, step by step. So if you are new to our channel, please like and share our videos with your friends, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out any awesome videos from us. And also I will give you all these images in the video description, so you can get all these images for free, and you can follow along with me. Also, if you want to have this kit, you can have this from the video description at very affordable rates. Okay, so let's start the video, and we're gonna build this whole website from start to end. Okay, so for making this website, we are gonna using a web hosting platform. So the name of the hosting is WebHostMost. So you can use my coupon code dbag10 and there is a link in a video description, so you can click on that link. So you will have this hosting, and you can use my coupon code debug10 to get a 10% discount while having this hosting. Okay, so let me show you something about this hosting. So you can see that this hosting is very reliable and fast, and we're gonna build this whole website only on this hosting only. So let me show you the plans and pricing of this hosting. So you can go here and see all the plans and pricing. You can see that there are so much plans and pricing for everyone. So here you can see that we have this plan, then we have 1 year plan, and we have the monthly plan. And you can also use my coupon code debug10 to get 10% off while having this hosting. And all the links are in the video description, so you can go and check out there. And also you can see that all these plans are there. So let me show you how you can have this hosting. So for having this hosting, what you can do, you have to just go here, login, and you can make an account here. Okay, so just you have to click on this login button, and from here you have to make an account. So you can sign up with sign in with Google, or you can also make an account from here. So let's go to create a new account, and here you will get both the options, sign in with the Google. So you can also sign in with the Google, and also you can fill this form to have this hosting. Okay, and after having this hosting, so let me go back to this. Okay, so you can see that all these plans are rising, and also you can see that there are so many services here. So you can see that here we have WordPress hosting, Node.js hosting, Python hosting, PHP hosting, and you can also see all of this information here. Okay, so you can have this hosting from here, and you can also click on this add to cart button to have this. So whatever plan you like, just you have to choose that plan, and you can also make a domain here. So if you have your own domain, you can just click on this your own domain, or you can also use their subdomain also. Okay, so there are so many options, you can go and check out here. Okay, and you can see that there are so many hosting plans available. So let's use this hosting, and we're gonna build this whole website only on this hosting. So you can see that this is the client area. So you can see that here are the so many services. Here you can see that so many services are here, and you can go to the my services, and here you will find so many services whatever you have. Okay, so you can see that I am using its pro version. Okay, so I am using this hosting for all my clients, and this hosting is very reliable and fast also. Okay, so you can go here, and here you can see all of this information are there. Okay, so let's go, and we're gonna install a fresh WordPress here. Okay, so let's go to the main page of this, where we're gonna go to our control panel. So let me click on this control panel, and after clicking on this control panel, we are gonna move to our client area. So this is our client area, and after login we can click on this control panel. So we are on our control panel. So here you can see that we have the domain management system. So you can make a subdomain here, and also you can set up your domain. And here you can see that we have the website management. So here you can install all of this. So if you have the Node.js app, if you have the this app Python Redis, you can install all of this, and also you can find so many information here. Okay, so let me go to the subdomain option, and we're gonna build this website on the subdomain. So I will show you how you can make this. So here I have to just click on this add subdomain, and here we have to add this website. So the name of the website is Cleanify, and it will automatically take this add default after the subdomain. So you can see that the subdomain is added here, Cleanify. So let's go to the website management tool, and here we have to click on the advanced installment hub. Okay, so here you will find that so many options are there. You can find so many CMS here like this. Okay, so we have to go to the WordPress management. So let's go to the WordPress management, and here we have to install. Click on this install button. Okay, and after installing we have to choose here which subdomain we want to install on. So we're gonna so I have to choose the Cleanify. So let's choose the Cleanify, and here you can choose the WordPress version from here. So suppose I want to choose the 6.171, so it is the latest version. Okay, so let's choose here any random password. So let's choose here any random password. Okay, so let me hide this, and we're gonna choose any random password here. Okay, and after that you have to just click on this install, and you can also install this by using the custom. Okay, so let me save this password. Okay, so you can see that only in some minutes we are installing this WordPress. So this hosting is very fast and reliable. So you can check out this hosting. The links are in the video description. You can get this hosting from there. Okay, so here you can see that we have to click on this WP admin. So it will take us to the main page. So let me close all of this from here. Okay, so let me close all of this. Okay, so links are in the video description. You can get your hosting from there, and don't forget to use my coupon code debug10 to get 10% off. Okay, so you can see that we are on the main page of the WordPress where we can manage all our things and stuff. So let me go to the plugins, and here I have to remove some plugins. So we're gonna install all of the plugins from the scratch. So let me delete the plugins which are here. So okay, so you can see that I have installed all of the plugins and themes. So let me show you that. So the plugin, so the theme which we are gonna using for making this is the official Elementor theme. Hello Elementor theme. So let me go to the plugin option, and here you can see that the plugins we are using the for making this website Elementor, its pro version, and this plugin WP front scroll top. Okay, so let me go to the pages, and in the pages we have to remove all of these default pages, and after that let me click on this apply. So it will remove all the pages. So we have to make a new page here. So let's make a new page here, and let me go here, and here we have to add home, and from here we can choose the default template as Elementor full width. So let's publish this. Okay, and let's get back to this below back, and from here we have to go to the settings, and you have to go to the reading option, and here we have to choose the static page. So let me choose the home page and save the changes. Okay, then after that what we have to do, we have to go to the media option, and we have to upload all the images. So I will give you all the images in the video description. You can get all these images for free. Okay, so let me copy all of this, and we have to upload all of this from here. Okay, so these are the SVGs. So let me install all of these images, and I will get back to the video once these are done. Okay, so you can see that all of these images are uploaded here. So let's start, and we're gonna build our home page first. So let's go to the all pages, and here we have to go to the all pages, and here we have to open this here. So let me open this with, and here we have to open with Elementor. So let me click on this, and after that we can also remove this. So we are gonna build this first. Okay, so first we're gonna build our whole homepage, and after that we're gonna build the header and footer. Okay, so you can have all the images from the video description, and follow along with me. Okay, so let's okay, so here you can see that we have this, and now you can see that we have this navigator, and here we can make this size. So now you can see that we have this hero section here. So we can click on this flag box, and now we can and we can name this here. So always name your sections. So this is easy to understand which section is which. Okay, so we have named this zero section here, and for this we gonna keep this 1300 full width, and here we can add some padding also, and padding at the top and padding at the below also. Okay, so now what we can do, we can click on this, go to styles, and here we can, okay, so now we have want some colors. Okay, so you can pause the video, and you can copy these color codes. So let me save this color code first. Okay, so we can go from here. So let's go to the site settings, and here you can find the global colors. Okay, so let me add the color here. Okay, so here we can write dark blue. Okay, so we can name this, and we can name this here blue normal for the second color. Okay, so let me copy this here from for this also. Okay, so this is the color, and we can paste it here. Okay, then let's sky blue. We can, I think this color is not needed, the greenish color, but you can don't copy that. So we can use this color. So let me see what are the colors we are using here. So we have sky blue, and yes, the sky blue is there, and dark blue. Okay, so let me go here, and here we're gonna have this. Okay, so let's save the changes, and also let's close this here, and we're gonna refresh this. So let's refresh this one. So Okay, so you can see that. Let's go to the top and okay, so let's close this here. Got it. Okay, so now what we can do, we can click on this, go to styles, and here you will find this option. So let's go to this and we can go to the media library and we have to choose this image. Okay, so this is the image, so let me choose this, and from here we can make the center and center. So what position, display size would be cover. Okay, then we can go here and go to the layout and we can have this here 700 like this. And now we can go here and we can add a background overlay. Okay, so the background overlay would be of the dark blue color. Okay, so this color, okay, looking good. And if you want to make this more dark, you can just increase this opacity here. So let's keep this 0.6. Okay, now you can see that we have this text here. So for this we are gonna using, so let me copy this. Okay, and here we can, so let's use the Poppins fonts here. Okay, so you can choose whatever your font like. Okay, and we can make this center, so we can click on this also and we can make everything in the center. Okay, so let me go here and here we have to increase the font size. Okay, let's keep it 75 and you can just go to the advanced and you can go to the here and add custom. So here you can adjust its width like this. Okay, like this. So this is looking good, and now you can see that we have a text editor here. So let me drag and drop this, and we can also make this in the center, and this would be white in color also. And here we can add Poppins font, and we can also have this 20 pixel. Okay, and we can go to this advanced and here we can add the custom width. Also now you can see that we have a button here, so let me drag and drop a button, and the name we can write it here, get started, and you can go here and here we can also choose the fonts. Okay, and this is the background color. So the background color we are gonna using here. Okay, I think there is one more color which we are left to. Let me go here and here we can copy this color code also, and okay, we can click on this and we can paste this color code here. Okay, and let's name this color of this, and now you can see that we have to make like that. So we can go here and here we can increase the font size of this. Okay, and here we can add 15. Here we can make 30. Also we can put some border radius of 10 pixels. So you can see that when I go here you can see that we have this button. So let's increase the size of this button. So for that what we can do, let's make the font size little bit bigger like this. Okay, now you can go to the hero section and here we can put some gaps. So from here let's put some gap. Okay, so let me publish this, and you can go here and let's view the page. So you can see that this is almost done. I think this is a little bit bigger, so we can have this to something 18 pixel. This. Okay, so now let's make this line. So how are we gonna make this? Okay, so for making this, what we can do, we can click on this hero, we can go to the styles and we can go to below. Here you will find the shape divider. Here in the bottom you can just choose here, let me choose the triangle, and we can make this like this. Okay, now we can add a new container here, and this will be food bills full width, and we can drag an image inside this. Okay, then after that we have this. So I will give you these images in the video description, so you can just use that image. Now we can click on that image, or we can click on this container, and here we can choose the EM value, and from the negative we have to add some margin here. Okay, like this. So before that you have to make this full width. Now let's go to this and we can add here like this. Okay, so if you can go and see, here you can see that it's looking like that. Now let's add 12 like this. Okay, let's publish. Now let's refresh here, and after refreshing you can see that we have successfully built our hero section. Okay, so now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build the services. Okay, so for making this section, what we can do, we can just click on this and here we can add this container and we can name this services 1. Okay, so after that we can make this 1300 and here we can add 60 to the top, 60 to the bottom like this. Now we can add a grid here. Okay, so here you can see that we have these 3 sections. So now we can make this and can go to advanced, remove all the padding, then we can add a container here and we can remove all the padding here. Okay, now you can see that we have this. So for that we have to go here and we have to search it here icon. We can go to the upload SVG, enable this, and now we can go to the upload part. Okay, so now you can see that we have this, all of the SVGs are there. So let me insert this first, and now you can see that we have this the default option. We can go to the framed option and here we can choose the square. Okay, we can choose the rounded. Okay, so for that let's go here and here in the secondary color we can choose the sky blue and okay, so we have to choose this and for this we can choose the sky blue and for the primary color we can choose this color. Okay, so this is the sky blue and for this color we can choose this sky blue thing. Okay, so this is almost looking similar now. So now we have to just make the font size a little bit smaller like this. Okay, so let's make the font size to 43. Now we can add a heading here. So let me drag and drop this and here we can write house cleaning, and for this we can make this everything in the center and here we can make this okay, we can make this a little bit black here. Okay, and we can make this in the center. Okay, and now we can add the text editor here. Okay, and we can add it here 40 pixel. Okay, and now what we can do, you can see that we have done this here. Now we can go here and we can make this pure white and we can go to the border and here we have the box shadow. So let me go here and here we're gonna make this 5, here we're gonna make this 7 and for this we're gonna make this 20 like this. Okay, so this is looking good now and also we can add some border radius here. The border radius would be 10. Okay, so if you go you can see this is looking good now and okay, now what we can do, we can just go here. If you want you can add some hover effect also here. Suppose you can add this sky blue and you can make this white and so it will be like this, and also when you hover it you can add some hover effect. Okay, so we can add the hover effect or bob animation, okay, like this. Okay, so now we can just duplicate this and we can go to the grid and go to the styles and here you will find this gap option, so we can add 40 pixel gap. Okay, let's publish. Now you have to just replace this content according to your content and let's refresh this here and you can see that we have successfully built this here. Okay, so now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this who we are section. Okay, so for making this section what we can do, we can just go below and here we can drag and drop the 2 section layout. Okay, and here we can write who we are Okay, and here we can add 1300, and here we can use the 60 and 60. Okay, or we can use, let's use the 80 pixel something. Okay, 80 pixel is very bigger, so let's choose the 60 pixel only here. Okay, now you can see that we have this image here. So let me go below, and here we can remove the padding. We can remove this padding also, and now we can drag and drop an image here. Okay, and now we can add a heading here, and we can write it here who we are. Then we can here pop-ins. Okay, and here we can make this like this, and here we can make this sky blue. Okay, now let's go here, and here we can drag and drop heading widget again, and here let's make this size this, and so here we can have this. Okay, like this, and here we can again make this pop-ins, and we can increase the font size of this to 45. Okay, and we can make this okay, let's choose the blackish color. Okay, for this let me save this color, theme black, and let's create. Okay, so now you can go here, and from here you can choose the theme black. Okay, now let's drag and drop the lot we have to copy this, so you can copy anywhere, any section from anywhere in the Elementor. Okay, so now we can go here, and here we can duplicate this, so we have some bigger content, and from here we can go to the custom, and here we can drag and drop to have this width like this. Okay, so now let's go below, and here we can add a container. Okay, we can drag and drop this container below, and we can remove all the padding. Now we can see that we have this counter, so we can search it for the grid here, and we can drag and drop this grid, and from here we can make this 2 by 2. Okay, now we can add a container here and make this like this. Now we can search it here counter, and here we can write 12, and here we can write plus. Okay, so this is the suffix, so we have to put the suffix here. Okay, and here we can write happy clients. Okay, so let's name this happy clients. Okay, now let's go here, and you can see that we have this container, so let's go to the container, and here we can choose that color, sky blue. Okay, and here we can also put some this one. Okay, and here we can put this, go to the number, and here we can have this sky blue dark color, and we can go here, and here we can search for the Poppins font, and let's increase this font size. Okay, let's make this 55, or we can make this 60. Okay, and now you can go to this, and here we can make this completely black, and here also make this Poppins, and we can make this just like this, and here we can make this 500. Okay, like this, and here we can have this, and we can make this 20. Go to styles, and here we have the border of 10. Okay, now what we can do, we can have this, and we can go here, and here we can add 10. Okay, 20 is good. Now we can click on this, and we can duplicate this like this, so it will automatically come here like that. Okay, and now we can click on this, and here we can make this everything in the center like this, and we can also put some gap, so the 50 pixel gap is there. Okay, so this is looking good now. Now we can go to the first parent, first main container, and here we can make everything in the center, and here we can add the 40, or we can add 30. Okay, we can add 30. Okay, so let's do one more thing. We can go to this container box, and here we can put some 40. Okay, so this is looking good. Let's publish, and if I go here and refresh, and you can see that we have successfully built our hero who we are section also. Okay, you have to just replace this content. Now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this type of section. Okay, so for making this section, what we can do, we can just go here, and here we can drag and drop this, and here we can write CTA. Okay, and here we can put 80 and 80. Now we can go here, and we can choose this context image here, and we can make this in the center, and we can also display size will be cover. Okay, we can go to the layout, and here we can put 700, or we can put 600. Okay, now we have to add this color. Okay, so let me go here, and here we can go to the background overlay, and from here we can choose the dark blue color. Okay, and we can make this 6% again, 0.6. So now what we can do, we can just go here, and here we can paste this. So you can paste anything from anywhere in the Elementor. Okay, so let me go here and paste it below again. Okay, and we can again copy this from the top and go below and paste it here. Okay, so now we can go to this layout, and we can make everything in the center, and we have to just make this white. So let's make this white one by one, white, and we have to make this white also white, and we can make this center, and we can make this white again. Okay, so now we can go here, and we can have this, and we can also have this here. Okay, so now we can go here, and we can copy that text from here. Also we can go here, and here we can copy this, and we can go here, and we can search for the icon, and we can drag and drop icon, and here we can search for the play button. So here we have this play button, and you can make this pure white. Also we can increase the size from here by choosing. So let me keep the size of this to 70%. Let's publish this, and you can see that now we have to make this. Okay, so for making this we have to again add a container below this. Okay, we can make this 1300 pixel, and here we can add 80 pixel like this. Okay, so we can name this CTA. Okay, and now after this, here we have to use a widget for making this. So the name of the widget is flipbox. We can drag and drop this here, or what we can do, we can use a grid for this. Okay, so let me go here, and we can use a grid for this. So here we can make this 2, and here we can make this like this, and now let's add a container. Okay, so let's make this container like this, and you can remove all the padding. Now we can add this flip box here. Okay, so here you can see that we have this icon, so we can go here and upload icon here. So the house icon, we can choose this. Okay, and here if I go to the settings, we can see that it is sliding from below. So for that we can choose the slide, so it will be slide like this. Okay, and here you can see that we have this height option, so we can make this height to 400 like this. Okay, so a little bit bigger than 400, so let's make this 450 like this. Okay, so now we can see that we have this text here. If I go to the front option, here we can use the home family like this. Okay, and for the background here you can see that we have to make this whitish color. Okay, and after the below, here you can use the home family, and here we can make this text little bit more. Okay, like this. And here for this button we can name this read more. Okay, let's go to the style, and here you can see that for the icon we can choose the color this, so this is not changing. So what we can do, we can go here and we have to use a different icon. So I have given you so much icon, you can choose. This is working, some icon don't work, so we have to choose some different icons. So here you can see that we can go to the icon size, and let's increase the icon size. Let's make the icon size 80. Let's make the icon size 75. Okay, now we can go to the title, and here we can make the title to theme black. Let's increase this also. And for the description, we can make this, and we can also increase the size of this. Okay, so 23, and we can make this okay, like this, and we can go here. Okay, like this, and here we can have this like this. Okay, so this is done, and also you can see that when we hover, then this is coming like this. Okay, so here you can see that we have some gradient color, so also you can add the gradient color. We can go to the back option, and here you can see that there are so many options here. So for that, let's increase the font size of this. Okay, like this, and you can also go to the description part, and here you can also increase the font size of this like this. Okay, and here you can see that when we hover, we have this learn more button, and the border of this will be this like this. Okay, and we can go to this. So let's see here we can go to the background. Here we can choose the gradient color, so let me choose the dark blue, and for this we can choose the black color, or we can choose the dark blue here also, but this time we can choose this different color. Okay, so you can see that we have added the gradient here. Okay, so in this way you can add the gradient here, and here we can see that we have this build this. So now what we can do, we can just go here and we can duplicate this, and we can duplicate this again. Okay, and now we can go here and go to the borders here, and here we can add 5, 7 and 20 like this. Now we can, let's try to add some border radius also. Okay, now we can copy this and paste in all of this, then grid, and here you will find the gap of this. So let's put the gap of 40 pixel. Okay, now you can see that you have to just replace the content. Now we have to make this up. So for making this up, you have to choose the grid. Here choose the grid, then choose here EM, and you can choose add the negative value to make it at the top like this. Okay, let's publish, and let's refresh here. And after refreshing, you can see that we have successfully built this. Just you have to replace this content here. Okay, so now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build so you can see that here we have successfully built this. Now we have to make this section. Okay, so let's move to the next section. So for that we can add a container here, and here you can see that we have services. So you can also click on this. Let me name this here services 2. We can make this 1300, and we can add a container here. So then 60 to the top, 60 to the bottom, and now you can see that we have this. So let me go here, and here we can put this below, and we can put this here. We can make this center and central. Okay, now we can go here and make this, and here we can. Okay, now we can go here, and here we can have. Okay, now we can go here, and here we can have this grid option. So now what we can do, we can make this. We can go to the advanced, and we can add this, and here we can add a container. So now what we can do, we can remove all of this padding. So I think we need some padding, so let's put the padding of 40, and we can make this whitish color. So let's put this content. So first we can go here and search for the icon, drag this, and here we can go to the upload. So here we have to choose this icon. Okay, now we can go here, and here we can choose this, and here we can make this to 65. Okay, and now we can, so let me copy this here. Okay, and we can again copy this. Okay, now we can go here, and here we can search for this button. Okay, and we can go here, layout. We can make everything in the center. Then we can make this, and here you can see that the text color, we can choose this, and for the border type we can choose the year 2, and we can make this sky blue, and we can add some padding also. Let me add the padding of 15, and for this we can add the padding of 30, and for the left side also we can add the padding of 30. Okay, if I go here and see, you can see that we have this. Now we have to also put the hover effect. So like this we have here, so we can go to this, and here in the background color we can put the hover effect of blue, and we can make this like this, and border color would be this. And for the hover animation, here are so much animation, but I'll always choose the bob effect. So now what we can do, we can go to this container style border, we can go to the box shadow, and here we can add 5, 7, and here this would be 20 like this, and the border radius would be 10. Okay, if I go here, you can see that we have this, and this learn more button is also working. Now you can see that when I hover, we have this color also like this. So for that we can go to the container again, go to the background, and here in the hover section you can add to go to the border. Okay, here we can choose this, what would be this, so we can make this white. Then we can go here and we can make this, and here we can make this sky blue. Okay, then we can duplicate this. Okay, now we can duplicate this again. Then we can duplicate this, and we can duplicate this. Okay, now we can click on this grid, go to the layout, and here we can make this to 40 pixel. Okay, and here we can add this, let's make this 30, let's publish. Okay, so you can see that we have built this also. Let's refresh. Okay, so you can see that we are using this hosting, free web host most, the name of the hosting. So you can see that how fast we can build anything website on this hosting. So this hosting is very reliable and fast. I'm using this hosting for free for all of my clients, so you can also check out this hosting. From the links are in the video description. You can use my coupon code debug10 to get 10% off. Okay, so you have to just replace all of this content, and you can see that we have successfully built this also. Now let's move to the next section where we're going to build our testimonial. Okay, so now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this testimonial. Okay, so for making the testimonial we have to go here, and here we have to search for these two sections. And here you can see that one section is smaller and one section is bigger. So now we can go here. You can use this, let's name this here testimonials. Okay, and here we can add the 60 pixel to the top, 60 pixel to the below, and here you can see that we have this container. So let's make this 40%, and here we can, okay, we can go here, and here we can make this 60%, and we can make this like this. Okay, now we can go here, and we can again go below, and here we can search for what we offer. Okay, then we can go below, and here we can go this, and here we can make this okay, and like this. I think the width is not set. Okay, so let's set the width to 1300, and we can copy this lorem ipsum and paste it. Okay, so you can see that the power of the Elementor, that we can copy anything from anywhere. Let's make this like this. Okay, then we can go here and search for carousel. We can drag and drop this carousel widget here, and here you can see that we have this. So now we can remove this. Here we can choose this one, we can choose this one here also, and this we're gonna make this 3. Okay, so we don't want the pause, and for the navigation we don't want the navigation, only the pagination. Okay, then we can go here, then we can choose this slide, and we can make this full width, and we can make this. Okay, now we can add this text editor here. Okay, so we can, okay, so let me try to get this text. So I think this text is not copyable, so let's use the dummy text only. Okay, and we have this. So what we can do, we can make this a little bit bigger. Okay, and can make this italic. Okay, then we can make this center and center. Okay, and we can also increase the font size more if you want. Okay, and we have this slide. For this we can, let's add a container, and here we can make this. Okay, now it's looking this like this. Then we can add here icon, image box. We can drag and drop this, and here we can use this, and here we can here we can choose the image. So let's choose the image, so let's choose this image. Okay, and here you can see that we have this. So let's me name this any random name. So let's name this here Georgia Anderson, and here we can write business partner, Okay, and we can go here and we can make everything in the center. For the image, we can reduce the width of this to 10%, and for the content we can go here and choose the, okay, choose this color, and here we can make this 17 pixel, and for this we can make this sky blue. We can make this, and here we can make this 20 pixel. Okay, then we can go here, and here you can see that we have the content spacing like this. And after that you can see that we can go to the content, and here we have this Popkins. Okay, so now you can see that we have this and now what we can do, we can just, let's save this once, and after saving this we can go here and we can go to the carousel. Here we can duplicate this, okay, and we can go to this, and here we can see that we have the pagination option. So we can choose this color, and the size would be this, and we can put some gap to this 40 pixel. Okay, so let me publish this once, and we can go here and refresh this. So you can see that we have this, so it is not visible here sometimes. So let me, what we can do, we can go here, and here we can make this 10. Okay, so we can refresh this. We can make this 5, and let's publish. Okay, so we can minimize the size of this to 12 only, and let's refresh, and you can see that let me refresh this here, and this is done. Now you can see that we have this dots here at this. So for that, what we can do, we can choose the custom position, and here we can make this like this. So it is not visible here sometime, so let me publish this. Okay, so now it is coming here, and also we can put some more gap like this. So let's refresh this here one more time. Okay, and here we can, so you can see that we have this. Now we can add icon here. So you can see that when I drag and drop, let drag and drop this icon here. Okay, you can see that this is the icon. So we can click on this, we can go to the upload svg, and here you can see that we have this icon here, and we can make this, and we can make this bigger. Okay, like this, and here we can make this position absolute, and we can make this and in the vertical position we can, okay, so we can add somewhere here, or you can add anywhere. Let me add this time to here. Okay, now let's publish. We can also add this to this above, like this. Okay, something like this. let's see we can hide this or not. If I go to the color of this, and here you can see that we have the transparency option, so we can put this like this, transparent little bit. Okay, so you can just do this also. So let's see. Okay, and let's refresh here, and after refreshing you can see that we have this testimonial, which we can slide it from like this. Okay, so we have successfully built the testimonial. Now let's move to the next section where we're going to build our pricing section. Okay, so now let's build this. Okay, so for making this, what we can do, we can add a new container here like this, and you can see that this is almost similar to the top. So let me do one more thing. Let me copy this from here, can remove this, and we can paste it here. Okay, and now you can see that we don't want this part. Okay, and after the heading we can make this little bit smaller. Okay, and here you can see that we have this button. Okay, we have this button here, and we can paste it below. And for this we can make this here, and here we can make this like this. We can make this here like this. Okay, and we can have this and we can make this 30 pixel. Okay, and here we can have this. We can remove this from here. Okay, now you can see that we can, okay, so and here we can write discover more, and we can make this to 16 pixel or like this, publish. Okay, and we can click on this, go to this, and here you can see that we have this 50. Okay, now we can go here and we can refresh this here. Now after refreshing you can see that if I go below, you can see that we have this section here ready. Now we have to just change the image of this. So we can go to this, and here we can find the style, and here we can choose this image. Okay, and like this. So let's publish this once, and after that you can see that we have to build this pricing section. Okay, so for making the pricing section we can add a new container like this, and here we can add 1300, and we can write it here. Let me see. Okay, so let's put 60 this only. Now we can add a grid. Okay, let's drag and drop this grid here, and here we can make this 2. Okay, then we can add a container here. We can make this. Now we can add this. Okay, and here we can add a text here, daily, and we can make this pop-ins, and here we can make this theme black. Okay, now we can okay, and here you can see that we can make this little bit bigger. So let me make this 35 pixel, and okay, let's use the default only, and here we can copy this content. Let me copy this, and we can go here and we can choose this and paste this. We can make everything in the center. Okay, now let me copy this and we can paste it below, and we can write it here $49. Okay, and here we can increase this, and this we can make this sky blue, and we can make this font size to 40 to 50 pixel. Okay, and we can have this. Now we can have this. We can have this listed here, and now what we can do, we can just remove all of this, and here we can add this, and we can add this here 24. Okay, so now let me quickly make this, and here we have to just change the content. Okay, so let me change the content of all of this. Okay, so let's say, and here also you have to choose this. Okay, here you can see that we have successfully, let me copy this content also. Okay, so you can copy and paste this content according to you, and now make this in the center. Here we can also use the divider. Okay, like this. So the color of the divider would be a little bit more this, like this, and what we can do, we can go to the text, and here we can choose the font size of the little bit bigger, and here we can add the space between 25. Okay, and here we can choose the text to this okay, little bit like this, or we can choose this text, okay, like this. And now we can add an image below this, and we can choose this image. And here you can see that we have this box shadow also option, so let me make this 5 7, and this will be 20. Okay, like this. Okay, and if I go here, and you can see that this is looking like this. Okay, so one thing is missed, we have not added the button. So for adding the button, let me copy this from the top, and if I can go below, and after that we can paste a button here. So you can see that this button is fully stretched. So for making this stretch, we can click on this stretch. So right now it will not, so we have to go here, and we have to remove the make this, and now we can make this center. We can make this center, okay, like this. Okay, and here we can change the text of this to add to cart. Also we can go here, and we can increase the font size of this a little bit bigger, okay, like this. And now we can go here, and we can duplicate this, and we can duplicate this again, and we can go to grid option, here layout, okay, and here we can go to this, and here we can add the border of 20. Here we can make this border of 20 again, border of 20. Okay, so like this, and let's publish. And after that, you can see that we have this all of this content. So let me quickly change this content here. So we can name this weekly. So here we can write to 99. Okay, and here we can write monthly, and this would be 499. Okay, and also you can see that we have this popular button here. For adding this button, we can just drag and drop this, and here we can write popular. Okay, and we can go here and we can make this also in the center. Then we can go here, and here you have to choose the gradient color. So we can choose this dark blue, and one color we can choose the theme black. Okay, or we can just choose the sky blue like this. And if I go to the tip here, here you can see that we have this option for the uppercase, and we can reduce the size of this little bit smaller. Okay, and from here we can add the border radius of 100, and the padding would be like this, and we can make this 20, and we can make this 20. Okay, so you can see that we have this. Now let's publish this. Now you can see that this is little bit upper. Okay, so for making this upper, okay, so you can see that this is also in one line. So let's first go to this grid, and we can choose the em value from here, and we can make this upper. Okay, like this. Okay, let's wait for it, and after that you can see that this is in one line. So for making this one line, we can add a little bit tweak here. So let's add a spacer here at the top. Okay, so after adding the spacer, you can see that let me remove the spacer little bit like this, so you can see that this is done. Okay, so we can add this similar spacer to this, and we can make this below. Okay, like this. Okay, and now what we can do, we can just go to this and go to this, and here we can add some more height to this. So let me try to increase the height of 50. Okay, so 700, 750, we can add the 800. Okay, let's me do one thing. Let's add the 800 height. Also we can go to this grid, and what we can do, we can make this like this, so it will not take the whole width of all, means okay. Now let's go here, and here we try to increase the height of this, so you can see that the height is increasing, and also we have this effect now. Okay, now let's publish this. Now let's go to the grid, and here we can add some negative more margin, and let's publish. So now let's refresh it final time, and after refreshing, you can see that we have this our pricing section here ready also. And one more thing is that we have this bigger bolder color, means what we can do, we can just go here, or we can go here, and we can copy this, or don't copy this, let's go here, and here we have to just make this color like this. Okay, and we can go to the sky blue, make this blue, and for the hover we can make this color to transparent like this. Okay, now let's publish, and after refreshing, let's refresh this once, and after refreshing you can see that our pricing section is also ready, and this add to cart is also working fine. Now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this. Okay, so now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this brand support section. So for making this section, we can again add a config here, and here we can make this like this, and here we can add section to the top, section to the bottom. Okay, and here we can, okay, so here we can choose this, paste it here, and here we can replace the content of this to brand support, and let me add this here also. Okay, so here we can choose this, and here we can add some more content, means what we can do, we can just go here, or we can go here, and here we can add some more content to this brand support, and let me add this here also. Okay, so here we can choose this, and let me add this here also. Okay, so here we can choose this, and let me add this here also. Okay, so here we can choose this, and let me add this here also. Okay, so here we can choose this, and let me add this here also. Okay, so here we can choose this, and let me add this here also. Okay, so here we can choose this, and let me add this here also. Okay, so here we can choose this, and let me add this here also. Okay, so here we can choose this, and let me add this here also. Okay, so here we can choose this, and let me add this here also. Okay, so here we can choose this, and let me add this here also. Okay, so here we can choose this, and let me add this here also. Okay, so here we can choose this, and let me add this here also. Okay, so here we can choose this, and let me add this here also. Okay, so here we can choose this, and let me add this here also. Okay, so here we can choose this, and let me add this here also. Okay, so here we can choose this, and let me add this here also. Okay, so here we can choose Okay, we can make this little bit below this. We can make this in the center. Brands. Okay, and here we can write our clients. Also, we can go here and we can make this okay, and here we can make this color. Okay, so let me okay, so here you have to choose this grid. Okay, so let me drag and drop this grid here, and here you can see that we have this 4 by 2. So let's make this 4 and this is 2. Okay, now let's go to this, and here we can drag and drop a container. Okay, now let's make this completely white, and here we can add some 20 pixel, and here we can add the image. So now let's choose the image here. Okay, and here we can increase the font size of this. Here we can make the border radius of 10 pixel. Okay, here we can add the border radius of 10, and here we can add the box shadow. So let me make this 5, make this 7, and we can make this 20. Okay, so now what we can do, we can go to this and we can make everything in the center. Center is properly. So now let's me duplicate this. Now we have to just duplicate this. Let me duplicate this again. We are 4. Now let's duplicate this 4 times again. Okay, and let's duplicate this here, and here we can make this to 30. Okay, now just we have to change the content of this. So let me go here, and here you can see that if I go to the grid option, layout, and here we can add the 30. Now let's go here, and here we have to change the image here. So let me quickly change all of these images. Okay, so you will get all of these images in the video description, and you can see that we are using this hosting here, web host, and here you can see the speed of that hosting, that this hosting is very fast. Okay, so I am using this hosting for all my clients now, and this hosting is very reliable as compared to other hosting platform I have seen. Okay, so you can have this hosting from the links in the video description, so you can get this hosting from there. Okay, so you can replace all of this content. Let me replace one of this, one more. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so here you can see that all these sections are ready. Now let's publish this, and after publishing, let me refresh this here one more time, and after refreshing, you can see that we have this sections here ready. Now let's move to the next section where we're gonna okay, so we have successfully built our whole website. Only 2 sections are left, our header and footer. Okay, so let's make this footer now. So for making this footer, we have to go to the templates, and here we have to open the theme builder. So let's open this theme builder. Okay, so now you can see that we already have this here. So I think I have opened my previous website. So let me go here, and from here I am gonna using my theme builder now. Okay, so now you can see that we have to build this type of footer. Okay, so for making this we have to choose a footer. So let's wait for it to open. Footer, and now we can make this footer main box. Okay, so for this we can go here, and here we can write 1300. We can make this. Here we can add it to the top, edit to the below, and in the style tab we can go here, and here we can choose the dark color. Okay, and here we can see that we have this and now we can go here, and here we can drag and drop this and here we can make this completely white. Okay, now we can make this 40. Okay, and you see that we have this two section here. So what we can do, we can add a container here. We can remove all of this container, and we can duplicate this here. Okay, here we can drag and drop this. Now you can see that this is little bit bigger and this is smaller. So for that we can go here, and here we can make this 60% width, and here we can make this 40% width. Now you can see that we have this. So let me go here, and here we're gonna drag and drop this newsletter, and here we can make this theme black. Okay, and now we can add a text editor below this, and we can copy this. Okay, and now you can see that we can increase this font a little bit. So let me increase this a little bit. Now we can go here, and here we can drag and drop a form widget. So let me drag and drop this form widget, and here we can make this medium. The button size would also be medium. Okay, now you can see that if I go to the form fields, we can remove the message, and here you can find this option 50% for the name and 50% for the email, like this. Okay, and now you can see that we can go to the styles, and here you can see that we have the field option, and here in the background color we can make this color. Okay, and we can make this here black, and we don't want the border, we can make this 0. Button, and here we can make this sky blue. Okay, so the button color would be sky blue, and we can go to this, and here in the button we can write this sign up. Also we can go here and add a mail icon here. Okay, like this. Okay, now we can go to this container, and we can make this white 20. Okay, let me publish this in the entire site. Okay, so let me refresh this here once, and if I go below, you can see that here we have this footer working here. Now let me do one more thing. We have to put some gap below that. So because our footer will come above, so here we need some margin of this. I think 250 is good, and let's publish. Okay, now you can see that we have this now. So for this what we can do, we can add a we can add a new container. Okay, like this. Okay, and you can see that we have this 1 2 3 4 section here. So what we can do, we can add 4 containers here inside this. Okay, and here we can remove all of this padding. We can duplicate this, and here we can see that now you can see that we have this cleanify. Okay, and here we can remove this cleanify, and here we can, and here we need the icon, so let me put this icon. Okay, and we can go to the, okay, so here you have choose the icon box, so let me go here, and here we can choose the icon box for that, so that we can change the color of the icon. So here we can remove this, and here we can write cleanify. Here we can choose okay, and here we can make this white. Okay, and here we can make this and we can make this like this, and here we can see that we have this icon spacing. We can remove this spacing like this. Okay, so we have this icon here, and you can see that below that we have some text, so we can go here and we can drag and drop this text below. Also we can just replace this content, and we can make this whitish here. Okay, now we can go here, and here we can make the social icon. Okay, and we can also do make a new one, so here we can write Instagram like this. Now what we can do, we can go to this, and here you can see that we have this size option. Okay, and here we have this option here for this, make this like this, and here you can see that for the icon color we can use a custom color, and here we can choose the sky blue like this, and for the secondary color we can choose this color. Okay, for the secondary color we can choose the white, and for primary color we can make this little bit like this transparent, so it will show some colors below that like this. Okay, so this is looking good. And on hover we can also add some different colors. Suppose I want to add this sky blue on hover like this, and we can also add some hover animation like this. Okay, and we can just go here and we can click on this, make this little bit like this 30 pixel, so we have some gap below. Okay, we can also put some more gap to this like this, and we can remove the gap from here like this. We can make this to 30 pixel. Okay, now you can see that we have this, so we can click on this, we can add here 50. Let me publish this once, and after that you can see that we have this. So now what we can do, we can just go here, and here we can search it for heading, and here we can write company. Okay, and here we can make this like this, and here we can make this 23 and we can make this 500. Okay, and here we can make this so for that we can make this, and now we can go to this, and here we can search for list, drag and drop this below. Okay, here we can remove this, here we can write home, and we can duplicate this, and here we have to just add all of this. Suppose here we want to add about services blocks. So in this way you can make this footer here. Okay, and now you can see that we can go here, and here we can make this whitish color, and here we can also put some gap like this. Okay, so this is done. Now again we can go to this, and here we can make everything in the center, and this would be 30. Okay, then what we can do, we can just go here and we can remove. Okay, this is notes panel, we can remove this. Okay, and we can remove this, we can also remove this. Now let's duplicate this, and now again duplicate this. Okay, now if I publish this, you can see that we have 3 sections completely done. Now let's refresh this here. After refreshing, you can see that we have this. Now what we can do, we have to increase this sections width and all. Okay, so for that what we can do, we can just go here, and here you can see that here we have this option, we can just slide it like this. Okay, this is increased, and we can click on this. Here we can put some gap also, 50 pixel. So we can go here, and here we can put the custom width to this like this. Okay, this is looking good now. Now let's publish. And if I refresh this here, you can see that we have this section working perfectly. Now you have to just replace the footer and all. Now I will show you how you can make this. So let me go here, and here let me copy this first. Okay, and we can click on this, and here we can search for the map. Okay, and here we can duplicate this. Here you can see that we have this, so here we can copy this, here we can paste this, and here we can search it for mail. Okay, and for the phone number we can copy this from here also. Okay, so we can search it here, phone. We can go to the icon, and here you will find this sky blue home. Okay, we can increase this icon size to make everything in the center, and we can make this opens like this. Go to the list option, and here we can add some 10 pixel like this. Okay, so in this way you can see that we have successfully built the footer also, and let's refresh, and let's refresh it here after saving. You can see that we have this. So now we have to put this top. So for making this, we can click on this, then we can go here, we can see the EM value. Now we can add top to this. Let's publish, and after that let's refresh this here. After refreshing, you can see that we have this footer, and now only some part of the footer is left for this. Okay, so now let's go here, and we're gonna build this last part of the footer. So for making this, what we can do, we can just click on this and add a new container again. So this will have this container. Okay, so inside this container you can see that we have only 2 text. Okay, so the first text we can copy it from here. Okay, we can copy this from here, and here we can, okay, so let me first copy this, paste it, and we can go here and we can remove all the padding. Okay, and let's copy this, and here we can go here. Okay, and now we can go here, and here we can search for the paste option. Okay, we can go here, and here we can do it space between like this, and here we can make this like this. Okay, and here we can write, here we can go here, and here we can go to the custom width, and here we have to increase the width of this, and we can make this in here. Okay, so now we can click on this, and you can see that now what we can do, we have to add some border, means padding here. So let me put the padding of 20 and 20 padding below also. Okay, and here we can go like this. Okay, we can go here, and here we can put the 30 and 30, or we can put 40, and we can also put it here 40. Okay, and if I go to the main box, we have to remove the padding from the below, because we have already put the padding by this. Now we can click on this, and we have to add some border to the top, and we can choose the solid, and only we have to add at the top, and the border color would be sky blue, and this would be like this. Okay, like this, you can see that. And let's publish this here. And after publishing, let's refresh this, and after refreshing, you can see that we have successfully built our whole footer also. Now let's move to the final part of the video, where we're gonna build the header and also the scroll to top button. Okay, so for making this header, we have to do one more thing. So for that, we can go to the dashboard. So let's go to the dashboard. From here, we have to go to the menus. Okay, so now we have to make the menu: home, about, services, pricing, testimonial, and contact. So let's me name this here final menu, and after that we can add this home here. Okay, and here we can add about, services, pricing, testimonial, and here we can add services, pricing, services, pricing, home, about, services, pricing, testimonial, and after that you can see that we have contacts. So for that we can write it here, contact. Okay, so let me add this, and let's save this. And we have added the CSS ID because we want the scroll to that section effect. Okay, so now remove this. So now let's go here, and from here we have to again open the theme builder, and this time we're gonna build the footer, header. So let's go to the header, and here we have to add new. Okay, so you can see that this header is transparent. So first we have to make this. So let me quickly make this, and also let me go here. Okay, and for that we have to remove all of this. Now we can add this, and here we can make the header. Okay, we can make this like this, like this. So now let's put temporary color for making this header. Now then after that we will make this transparent. So here we have to write 1300 or we can write 1400 for the header. And now what we can do, let me refresh this here because we want this icon which we have made in the footer, because we don't want to make that footer icon again and again. So that's why for saving our time we can open that footer. We can open that footer and we can copy something from there. So let me go below. And let me okay, and let's wait for it. Now you can see that we have this footer. So we we have this copy this, and we can go to this, and here we can paste this. Okay, and here we can put the 20 at the top and 20 at the below. Okay, and after that you can see that we can do one more thing, that we can add a box here. Okay, and we can duplicate this box. Okay, and we can do that. We can put this 30 and we can put this 70. Okay, we can go to the content, and here we can increase the font size of this, and we can also add some negative margin below like this. Okay, now what we can do, you can see that we have if I go to the top, you can see that we have this, then we have the button. So first we have to let's make a drag and drop WordPress menu here, and here we can make this everything in the center like this, left align, and this would be also in the center, and this would be like this. So then we can go here, and here you can see that for this we have to choose the text, and this would be none, and for this color we can use the opens fonts, and we can make this uppercase. Let's increase the font size of this. Okay, and we can make this white. Also we can make this sky blue, and we can again make this sky blue. Okay, and now what we can do, we can we have to add a button here. So we can go here, and here we can add a button. So let's drag and drop a button below this, and we can make this like this. Okay, like this, and here we can put the 40 pixel, 50 pixel. Okay, and here we can put this here we can write a book appointment, and here you can see that we can make this one like this, and here we can make this white, and for the border color we can make this okay, like this, and we can make this white also. Okay, and we can make this whitish color, and we can also make this. And now let's go to the hover animation, and here we can add Bob. Okay, and you can see that let's publish this once, and this would be in the entire site. Let's save it, close, and after that let me go here, and here we can visit the site. After visiting, you can see that we have this header here. Now just what we have to do, we have to make this header transparent. So let me go here, and here we can make this transparent, and also we can add the z-index value of 20, so it will be top of everyone. Okay, now let's publish and let's refresh here, and after refreshing you can see that we have this. And now we have to open this with Elementor. And now what we have to do, we have to add some negative margin to the top. Let's wait for it to refresh. Okay, and let's wait for it to refresh, and you can see that is done. Now we can go to the hero, we'll go to the advanced, and here we can put this to EM value, and here we can add the negative margin to this, and here you can see that if I go up, you can see that this is working, and here we can increase this to 75 like this. Okay, and also we can add some padding. Okay, like this. So let's publish, and after publishing, if I go to this and let's try to refresh this here, and after refreshing you can see that we have successfully built our header also, and this is also transparent. Also this is working like that. This is not looking good, so we can go here, and here we can go to the icon, and let's make this the default color, and let's publish. So let's refresh the final time, and you can see that how quickly we built our whole website from start to finish. So we have successfully completed the header and footer, all of these things. Okay, so you can see that if I go below, you can see that we have this footer here also. All of these sections are working fine. Now only one part is left, that how we can add that scroll operator. So for that we're gonna use this plugin for this time. If I go to the plugin, you can see that we have downloaded, install this plugin WP front scroll to top. So it will help us to add the scroll to top effect in our entire website. So we can enable this, and here you can see that we have this auto hide feature. Let's hide this after 2 seconds. It will automatically hide. We have to hide this on the WP admin also, and here you can add the 40. Okay, so it is the margin value. Okay, let's keep the default, and here you can set in which pages you want to add this. Suppose we can, let's do this all the page, and the cut one which we want to add. So here you can see that we have this. So let's add a different this time. So let's choose this one. Okay, let's save the changes. So after saving the changes, you have to just go to your website frontend and try to refresh. And when you refresh this, you can see that we have this here at the top, and it will also hide. If you go to the top, it will hide, and when you scroll, it will come now. So you can see that we have successfully built our whole website, and if I click on this, it will take me to the top of the website. Now let's see how we can add this. So you can see that when we click here, you can see that when I click on this, it will go to the respective section, but when I click here, it is not going. So for adding this, we have to go here. Suppose I want to make, so let's me add the CSS ID which we have made. So here we can add about. Okay, and here we don't want to add something. Here we can add the default of services, and here we can add the testimonial, and here we can add the pricing option. So we can go to the CSS ID, and here we can search for the pricing, and everything is done. Okay, so if I go here and try to refresh, and you can see that when I click on this, let's click on the about, it will take me to the about. Similarly for the services. Okay, so you can see that these are perfectly working. Okay, so we have successfully built our whole website from start to finish. Only two parts are left. We have to build the mobile friendly of this, and we have to put some animation. Okay, so let me show you how you can add this type of animation to your website. So you can see that when I refresh this, we have this animation coming here like that. Okay, so I will show you by adding the animation only those in these two sections. I don't want to make this video long, so so all the steps are the same for all the things. Okay, so now let me go here and I will show you how you can add the animations. So for adding the animation, you have to just choose on which you want to add. Suppose I want to add the animation in the text, we can choose the text, and we can go to the motion effects, and here you can find there are so many entrance animation. So for that, let's choose the zoom in, and here we can add the delay time, so your animation will come in a sequence. So okay, so here we have added the 200 milliseconds. For this we have to add some more delay time, so let's go to the motion effect, and here you can find, so let me write this sliding up, and here you will find 400 milliseconds. And for the similar one, you have to go to this, and here we can add okay, so this is the wrong. Okay, so what we can do, we can choose. So okay, so here you can see that how useful the structure is, this navigator. So we can go to this button, and we can go to this, and here we'll find motion effect. Then we can add here rotating, and this will come after 600 milliseconds. Okay, so you can see that this is coming. And now for adding the animation in this, so let's choose the first box, go to advanced, and here we have to go to the motion effect, and here we can put the slide in up, which will come after 200 milliseconds. Then we can choose this, and we can make this slide in up again, and which will come after 400 milliseconds. And again we can go to this advanced, and here we can add the sliding up animation, which will come after the 600 milliseconds. Okay, let's publish, and after publishing, let's refresh this here, and after refreshing you can see that we have this, and the animations are also. Now let me show you how you can make the mobile responsiveness of this. So you can see that here we have the responsive option. So let's go to the mobile, and all the steps are same. I will do only a few sections responsive, then you can go. Suppose I want to make this responsive. Okay, now we have to go to this, and here you can see that we have this one. Okay, now we can make this so let's make this 0, and we can go below, and here you can see that we have this so we can make this like this, and we can put the 80 to the top and 20 to left, 80 to the and 20 to the right. Okay, and here you can see that and here you can see that we have this 46, and here you can see, and we can put this, okay, like this, and here we can okay, now we can go to this. You can see that here we have this curve, so we can make this 400, and here we can also increase this also you can see that we have this, so we can make this 0, and you can see that we have this. Now we can make this 400 like this, and we can make this. Now let's make this to the negative top like this. Okay, so this is done, and suppose you want to do the responsiveness of this part, you can choose this, and you can go here you can add 60, 20 and 20. Okay, so in this similar way you can put all of this in the responsive. Suppose if you want to move this, like this. Okay, so you can also replace the font size of this from here. Okay, so whatever font size you want for the mobile screen, you can choose this. We can make this full width. Okay, all of these sections are automatically responsive. Okay, so in this way you can make the full site responsiveness. Okay, by just you have to display this content. Okay, so let me publish this, and let me show you how you can make this header responsive. Okay, so you can see that this part is okay, so let me make this fully responsive for you. So you can see that here we can add 60 20 60 and 20, and we can choose this, and we can make this full width, and we can make this full width. Okay, and you can see that we have to go here, and here we can add 700. Okay, so I think 600 is good, but you can see that here if I go to the CTA, and here inside this you can see that we have this grid. I think there is a negative margin, so we can make this 0. Okay, and we can go here, and here we can add 60 20 60 and 20 like this. So this is done. Also we can reduce the size of this to 60. For this also we can make this responsive 60 20 60 20. Also we can make this okay, so these all the parts are responsive here. Let's make this also. So we can make this 20 60 and 20. Also we can make this full width. Okay, so this is almost responsive. We have to just go here, and here we can increase the font size of this to 30. Fine. Okay, so in this way you can make this. For this also we can do the same step, 60 20 20, and we can make this full width, and here we can make this and for this also we can make the full width. And here you can see that we have this grid, so we can make this 0. Okay, so here we can make this 600 like this. We can make this size also a little bit smaller, 55. Okay, and here you can see that we have this pricing, so we can go here, and here you can make this 60 20 60 and 20. Okay, and we can make this 30. We make this 0, and here we can also reduce this to. Okay, so in this way you can make this also for all of this, and this is also very easy. You have to just go here, and here we can add 60 20 60 20, and here we can make this full width, and this is also done. So you can see that we have successfully made this also. Now we have to make this responsive, so we can click on this footer. Okay, we have to click on this footer, and for making this footer responsive, what we can do, let's wait for it to open, and now you can see that we can click on this footer main box here, and here you can see that we have this 50 20 and 20. And here we can make the 30. Okay, and here you can see that we can make this like this. Okay, so everything is done. Now we can have this. we can make this full width. Okay, and we can also make this here full width. Okay, and we can go here and we can reduce the gap of this and make this completely in the center. We can also make this in the center. Okay, so our footer is also done. Now let's publish. Okay, so you can see that we have to add some more things. You can see that there is some little bit this like this. So what we can do, we can just go here to the edit page. Okay, so let's go here, and here we have to add some padding. So let's me go here, and here we can add 150. Here we can add 150 padding, and or we can add 200. Let me publish this, and here we can refresh this, and this will also only work for the mobile part. If I go to the inspect and see, and you can see that if I go below, I go to the top again, little bit up, so you can see that we have this gap now. Okay, so now only one thing is that we have to make the header responsive, which is not there. So for that we can go to the top and we can click on this header. So let's wait for the header to load, and you can see that we have this button, but we don't want this button. We can go to the responsive part and we can hide this button from there. And now you can see that we have this container. Okay, so now we can add 40 and we can put the, okay, so let's choose the percentage. Here we can put the 40, and we can also go here, and here we can make this percentage and we can choose the 40. Okay, so you can see that here we can choose the percentage and we can choose the 40. Okay, and for this, okay, done. Now what we can do, we can go here and we can make this like this. Okay, or else we can make this 70 and we can make this 28 or 25 or 30. We can make this 60. Okay, and we can have this. Perfect. Now what we can do, we can click on this, and here you can see that we have this full width. We can make this center, and we can go to the header part, and here we can have 80. Here we can have the 10. Okay, then we can have this 8 here. Also you can see that we have this color here, so we can go to the drop down, and from here we can change the color of this sky blue and make this white, and we can make this sky blue and we can make this white. Okay, and here we can add the logo. Here we can add the 14 and 15 like this. Okay, so this is done. Now let's publish this, and now we can again go here and we can cross this. We can go to the edit page. See that our this is ready. Now just we have to add the negative margin to this. So let me put the negative margin to the top of this like this, and just we have to put some more padding here. So let's put the padding of 150. 120 is good. Okay, like this, and you can see that this is done. Now let's publish this here. Now go to the header again, and this time what we have to do, we have to change this color. Okay, so you can see that this color is not looking good. We can go to this, go to the toggle button, and here you can see that we have this sky blue option, or we can make this completely blue, and we can make this dark blue, something like that. Okay, and let's publish. Okay, so now let's refresh our website final time, and now also I will show you the mobile responsiveness of this. You can see that here we can see that the mobile responsiveness is also working. If I click on this, we have this section menu here. Okay, so we have successfully built our whole website from start to finish by using the Elementor Pro and the WordPress. Okay, so I hope you like such type of videos, and if you like this type of videos, please like and share our videos with your friends and subscribe to our if you are new. And also you can download this kit from the video description at very affordable rates. And also don't forget to use this hosting is very fast and reliable. You can get this hosting from the video description. Don't forget to use my coupon code debug10 to get 10% off. Okay, so I will see you in the next video again.